It's the end of 2022, and I know I didn't post as many videos as I wanted to this year. I've just been so busy, but thank you for being here on the channel. Just for you, I'm going to be mentioning 3 major lessons that I learned in 2022 while practicing law. And I have some special guests with me. Who we have here?
Dylan, Jonathan, Edmond, and Michaela Edmond.
And you guys would know them because they've been in some of my videos before. Yeah. And they're going to go with me. We're going to Castara Waterfall. How has the journey been so far?
It's been so good.
Yeah, good. So let's get ready to rumble. We brought a case against the state on behalf of a client for malicious prosecution, wrongful arrest, assault, and battery. And we had to sue the state for compensation because of the person's rights being infringed. Now, we had gone through case management, we filed witness statements, we filed evidential objections, and then we had done a pre-trial review. Just before the trial, there were some exchanges between the state and our office where we did what is called an offer to settle. And parties had some discussions. We accepted it on behalf of the client because the client was satisfied with the offer, so we didn't have to go to trial. As such, we were able to save time, resources, not having to have our client relive the entire experience again. And all parties were quite happy and comfortable with the end results of the matter. Now, the major lesson from that particular case is that not all matters would go to trial. Some matters could actually be settled and dealt with through ADR, alternative dispute resolution, or mediation or negotiation and various exchanges and so that's one of the major lessons. Not all matters are to go to trial. Some matters could actually be settled before they reach even to court. Another matter was a family matter. Now, in these matters, I'm very mindful that I need to be careful as to what sort of evidence is being put before the court, because at the end of the day, these parties are most likely going to be living with each other. And when I end these matters, I'm going about my business, but I don't want to be opening any unnecessary cans of worms where you have family members being uneasy to be in the presence of each other. So in this matter, there was a particular video that I could have presented to the court that would have supported our case to an extent. But in reviewing the case, I believe that we had sufficient evidence to prove our point. So I spoke to the client, I explained why I was a bit concerned about revealing and exposing this particular video because of the fact that it may cause some tension within the family at the end of the matter. But we had sufficient evidence, and my client, she was very understanding and she agreed that I could proceed without tendering that particular video. At the end, we were successful, we got what we wanted, and now there is the reconciliation and mending of that relationship. So in that particular case, you see where there's no need for you to go to an extreme in presenting your case before the court, because you need to be very mindful that it's relationships that you're dealing with, and people have to live with each other at the end of the day. Another lesson I was reminded of is that there is purpose behind my profession. Now, there's a particular individual from another country who was charged for a very unique offense. He approached me, he didn't really have the means for legal representation. But as a matter of principle, I believe that his rights were really being infringed, and I decided to act on his behalf. Now, this matter was before the court for a while, and this particular individual started to become a bit uneasy as well, because we were hoping that the matter could be dealt with as quickly as possible, but it took some time. At the end of it, we were successful. Now, I could have allowed this person to go about be in the system without any sort of legal representation, and his rights would have been infringed, possibly being deported into our next country. Because of my training, I am reminded that it is not solely about monies or wanting to build a name for yourself or so, but really about protecting persons' rights and speaking for the voiceless and representing the underprivileged. So that's my last reminder for the year, is purpose behind your profession. Those are my 3 quick points. So happy new year to you, and see you in 2023. Remember to subscribe.